so much energy in the room today. I mean,
You guys can't
thousands
see
of
it.
people.
There's a bunch of roses
Oh, yeah.
right over here, but
Yeah.
it's out of the camera frame, so
Just in time for spring.
yes.
Is that why?
It does feel amazing today.
It is. I'm tired of the flip-flopping of
I know.
Oklahoma.
That tornado
Yeah,
warning was
I
kind of crazy.
thought it was just gonna rain, and then I was like jamming out on my way to the gym,
Yeah.
and like,
And then you're like,
it's
oh
like the
shit.
sirens are going off.
Uh,
Well, have you ever tried to make some extra cash and
Always.
saw a platform or a website that was like, you can make cash here, but
Yeah.
you know, with your skills or things you like to do, but you need to pay us like $50 a month, or we'll take some of the money off of whatever you're selling.
I think at one point I tried to do DoorDash,
Okay.
and just the whole signing up portion of it, I got discouraged and was like, not worth it.
I tried to do that and they said there are too many drivers in the area and that I couldn't sign up.
Yeah. So that kind of discouraged me.
Yeah. They make it too hard.
They do.
They try to like pull out a subscription fee at the last minute when you thought it was a free platform.
Yeah. That's the
Very
worst. I will say, like a month ago, I was having trouble sleeping, so I was like, you know what would help? Probably like a nice little like soundboard app, and like
Okay.
I
Yeah.
went and I downloaded this one that had good ratings, and then like I signed it up. It was like the whole process took me like 5 minutes, and then right before it was gonna let me use it, it was like, okay, like here's a fee to use us, and it's like 70. Like I was like, no.
That's so much.
So
That happened to me with
YouTube,
like
I
a
went.
bedtime thing.
Yeah, it's
Like
like
I
come
was
on.
supposed to like read you stories or something
Yeah, I
and
know
like
which one you're talking about.
relaxing
Yeah,
voices.
yeah,
And then, but yeah, there are plenty of YouTube channels that do that exact same thing and
yeah.
have like,
No ads.
yeah. And then actually, I saw the view count on some of the channels and I was like, damn, like this is
We're all
what you,
struggling.
this is where we need to go. No, like it had so much. And I was like, yeah, because people would just throw it on before they go to sleep and it
Yeah.
probably either like auto loops or like, you know.
Yeah. Watch like they're like in between like 6, because they're like 12-hour videos.
Yeah.
Watch them like put some like subliminal messages like at 6 hours while you're in deep sleep. You just wake up like with this like deep urge to
Subscribe to their
Yeah.
YouTube channel.
yeah. It's a perfect idea. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Anyways, to answer your question, yes. And to pose a bigger question, is it worth it?
Yeah.
Many platforms today that help people make money also charge you a lot of money. It could be monthly subscriptions, listing fees, service fees, membership access. So you got to ask yourself that, is it worth it?
Yeah.
You know?
Will this help me in the long run of making money or will it just kind of cancel each other out?
Is there something that you use that you pay for that you are 100% yes, this is worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Canva
Canva.
Plus.
Canva Plus.
But I don't actually pay for it. My job pays for it now because I use it so much.
Don't say that.
But it's worth it. It really is worth it. I do so much on that app for so many different clients. Like it's the easiest
Yeah.
to do what I need to do.
My only problem with Canva is that it sucks on mobile. Because sometimes I have to like do stuff on my phone because I'm at the gym or something, and it's just like it pisses me off.
Yeah.
It really does. But also I have fat fingers, so maybe that's it.
Yeah. And everything's different, like in the
I know.
mobile app. So
Maybe I should be more.
I hate like it's so hard to find the layers. But I know there's like a shit ton of like video editing apps or like photo apps.
CapCut.
Yeah.
I think for me it would be YouTube, Premiere, Pixieset because that's what I use for photography. And it might be it. I feel like I could do away with any other one, honestly.
Yeah.
Those are worth it for me. Nothing better than like putting on like a 3-hour YouTube like video at work and you can like lock your phone and then not end, you know? See? Sounds good, huh?
That sounds so good. And also I'm sick and tired of watching ads. Like
that too.
I hate it. So some apps that we probably have all heard of, Etsy, if you didn't know, takes a large percentage of merchants that use their
Yeah,
platform.
I've heard of that.
And I believe not only do you have to like pay them like an initial percentage for just like having a storefront, I believe that they take a percentage off of the actual items that you sell. So like every purchase
That makes
transaction, they
sense.
take something. Um, Fiverr is kind of like a contracting, like if you're a digital designer or an
Yeah.
editor or writer or something.
Oh, that's another
Um,
one I tried to do, and then I also gave up on.
yeah.
I made the account though, but
I
yeah.
believe it's free to like set up an
Yeah.
account and like, peruse the website, but if you do get a job off their job board, they will take a percentage off, like basically kind of like a commission off
Yeah.
of your commission.
So Pixieset does the same thing where you can have a free Pixieset account, um, and they'll charge a big fee, and then if you do like a paid one, the fee gets dropped, but they still any like physical products that get bought from your storefront, like if a client wants to buy like a photo book album, like they'll take a percentage of the sale and all that. So yeah,
That's cool that it does that. I didn't
it
know
does.
that it
Yeah,
could do
and it
that.
does a website for you. So that's another one. Did I say Pixieset is worth it? I don't think I
Yeah.
did. I did.
Well, you said pigs.
I said I used it.
Yeah.
That's another one that I think is 100% worth it. Shout
Yeah.
out Pixieset.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
And then other things like Task
Taz Rabbit.
Task Rabbit takes an initial fee from you. Yeah, I think you have to like pay like 50 to like $75 or something. Upwork is kind of like Fiverr, takes a percentage off of each listing you
Job.
have. And then care.com, which is kind of like if you want to be a care provider for like an elderly person or someone with um like a innate sickness. I don't know what that's called. Like how to phrase that better. But if you would like to kind of like be an at-home helper, if you
Yeah.
will, they charge like an annual fee, but I think they will like continuously do kind of like background checks, like making
I
sure that
hope
you have
so.
your certifications and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So like some of these platforms, it might be worth it to you
Yeah.
depending on like Rover. I tried to sign up for it because I was getting a lot of like dog watching jobs and I was
Mhm.
making a lot of money. So I was like,
Was
let
that
me
was
let
that
me
like
find it out
just from
around
word of
town.
mouth or like
Yeah, word of
yeah,
mouth. Like some people in my old office found out that I did that and they were like, "Yeah, come do that." And
you're
then
like the dog whisperer?
I there was like a period of time where had like there's like I had almost like 8 dogs that I was watching.
At once? Or like
No,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
just like
Okay.
going around. Like most of
Like
the
damn.
houses had 2 dogs.
Yeah.
Um, and then I was just getting paid like a lot of money. I had a sweet deal of a night nurse was like, "Come let my
Nice.
dogs out at like 10 p.m." I was like,
Nice.
"Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
dude." Um,
Rolling in dough.
yeah. Anyways, I was like, let me try to find more dog
Mhm.
opportunities because that's like so easy and so fun.
Yeah.
Like, and then Rover was like, okay, if you sign up, you have to pay $50 to like use our platform. And I was like, I'm not paying $50.
Yeah.
Um, but maybe it's worth it because you
If
can
it I
get
think
more
if it's just an
jobs
initial fee,
outside of that.
I think if it's an initial fee, it's okay.
Yeah.
I think when it becomes like a monthly thing, then that would kind of suck. But yeah, I mean that it feels like they're monetizing on things that like for example your rover like that you wouldn't have to pay for,
Yeah.
like because you have word of mouth and
Yeah. We have some like alternatives like down the road, but I feel like it kind of makes sense to bring up now is like instead of using like an app, you could go to like Facebook groups, community
yeah.
like centers, put flyers up. Let's go back to the
Let's
grassroots
go back to the
marketing, okay?
grassroots and let's all go back to Craigslist, please.
Is Craigslist still like
I don't know. I don't
popping?
think it. I
I
don't.
feel like Facebook Marketplace is more of
Facebook
like
Marketplace
the
is
the modern
yeah,
Craigslist.
it is. Ah,
Yeah, I think you just need to take in consideration of like how much the fees are and like how much money you're actually making.
yeah.
So if like a platform takes like 10 to 20% of your earnings, like if you had a $500 job, the platform might take like 50 to $100. Like,
Yeah. And yeah, so it comes down to, is it worth it for you and at your stage in whatever you're doing? Because I mean, for example, Etsy, like let's say you're a not so well known, I don't know, creator of candles or, art or paint. I see a lot of people doing like clothes. They'll be selling
yeah.
like niche like pants and stuff. Like, is it worth it if you're not having enough traffic to even be on it?
Mhm.
I would probably start, like you said, maybe like some Facebook groups or just posting on Instagram, TikTok. Like, I feel like that. I mean, we see it a lot more now. It's like to the point where it became an actual like marketing strategy, but like before it was just happening just because that's just the nature of how it went on. But it'd be like, oh, like this mom and pop shop is closing, blah 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 blah.
Right.
Month later, it's popping and like
They're
thriving,
saved.
or like, oh,
Yeah.
like I'm struggling to sell these books, or I'm struggling to sell these candles, and a month later, like I can't keep up with how much sales. And it's like
Yeah.
those videos, they warm my heart. They really do. But yeah, there's many alternatives. Is what I'm trying to say. Um, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, growing an audience or a community is hard, but like I think when you have zero marketing advertising budget,
yeah,
like I feel like social media is the best way like to get out there. Build
yeah,
up your page, make sure it's presented in the way that you would like, and then let people come find you. So plus there's all sorts of like local craft fairs or like the
yeah,
farmers market or something. So like once you start getting some
yeah.
income, like there are other ways to kind of like
And I feel like the reason why social media, it's just like a modern day word of mouth kind of networking platform if you use it correctly, honestly. Like,
yeah.
you could, go into groups, go into forums. People who are interested in what you do might stumble on your page or whatever. Like, yeah.
Yeah. It's I mean, I guess this is kind of pivoted into like a little marketing spiel.
Marketing
It's
101.
important to kind of like figure out your niche. Like if you're I mean, I guess you are your business if you are
Yeah.
like creating something or like doing a task or whatever or a service provider.
Hmm.
Like that is you. Your services are you. So you should kind of figure out like where would people who like gothic candles,
Yeah.
we'll say, or it could just be regular candles. But like I feel like everybody like people can buy candles wherever, so it might be
True.
in your interest. Like have you seen those like cereal bowl candles where it's like smells like cereal and it looks like a bowl of Fruit Loops or something?
No.
Okay. See, like that is very specific, right? And it's
It
also
is.
kind of falls into like a really like a cool gift,
I'm
like
just imagining like walking into somebody's crib and being like,
Fruit
smells like
Loops.
fruity pebbles in here.
Yeah.
Like, who's eating fruity pebbles? That's funny.
Um, yeah, I see wax videos all the time of people
What do you mean wax?
like smelly wax,
Okay.
and but like they'll make like a pot roast
Smelly
dinner, and it will
wax?
be all made out of like candle wax, like wax,
That's that's pretty
and
cool.
then they'll melt it on like a little hot plate or a wax warmer, I guess is what it
There's
is.
some of the videos I've been enjoying are, there's this uh mobile mechanic. Well, there's two. There's one in Tulsa. He's pretty cool, and he films all his like little things. And there's another one that he just, I don't think it's in Oklahoma, but he'll drive around and he'll just help people that are stranded on the road. Like that's great. Like that's great
Huh.
marketing, and then like it shows type of person he is, and
Yeah,
that he can do what he do. You know,
yeah, like and
and
because
it's
it,
very niche. Like
yeah,
no, me maybe because I like things like that. Like I like watching things get fixed.
yeah,
You know,
and there's kind of like an
there's also like key makers that do that, and like, yeah, there's always an audience for anything.
Yeah.
honestly.
Honestly, when I was
Going back
working,
to the cereal candles and
yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
when I was working in a cookie shop, I always got told I should video my cake decorating that I would
Did
do.
you work in a cookie shop in the mall?
Yeah,
Which one? The one
it
in
was
Norman?
Nestle Toll House.
No.
It was in Penn Square. Now it's something else.
Oh,
Um,
dude.
but like I would do these like, and the pictures pop up on my like feed, or
Mhm.
not my feed, but like my photo memories or whatever,
Mhm.
and it would be like cookie cakes, and like we did like
Mhm.
dinosaurs and like happy
Nice.
birthday, and I have some of my favorite ones that I did, but like I feel like that would have been like popping off whenever it was. It was like
Yeah.
2021 or 2020.
Those are
So,
satisfying to watch too.
yeah.
Just like I'm thinking
But
of this.
yeah, and I feel like that's kind of easy. You just invest in like either a good little phone
Yeah.
case or something or one
Dude,
of those
honestly,
like
now our
stickers.
phones are like probably
Prop it up.
yeah, like get to business.
Yeah.
But okay, anyways, I got sidetracked there with social media.
And then your audience might grow because it's not only people interested in either the work that you're doing or like whatever, but now they're kind of just interested in the process of
Yeah.
whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
So,
That's my favorite.
yeah. So,
I forgot
I
where we
think it's
went.
kind of like 50-50, right? Like if it has to be worth it to you.
Mhm.
Like if you don't have time to build out your own website or like maybe one of like Squarespace, I don't know how much it is, but I could hear their ads. So like if you sell
Squarespace.
stuff, like they'll let you do it. And I think there's like a processing fee like on the terminal, but like anything that you're doing that processes credit cards is gonna take a fee. So
Yeah.
like
Transaction fee, payment processing fee, listing fee, sign up fee.
yeah.
What else? That's most of it, right?
I think some terminals you have to like pay to use the terminal and then pay for them to like process your transaction.
I think there's a big lawsuit about that,
Oh,
like a Mastercard or Visa lawsuit. I'll have to look
because it
into it.
sounds insane. A
There,
ripoff.
there's a term called double dipping, and they're quadruple dipping.
Yeah,
You know, I don't know what comes
taken from
after
everyone.
quadruple or would have said that. Is it quint? No,
I have no idea.
yeah,
Man.
forgot. You're bad at math, just like me.
Yeah. Yeah. So just get out into your community. If maybe you don't have the budget and you want to start marketing your services or products or whatever, check check Facebook Marketplace or just Facebook in general groups. Try to see. There's like a Eventbrite also kind of does like local things, like local events and stuff. So
Hmm.
maybe they might have a festival that's not listed on a Facebook group. Um, and
And do the math.
yeah. And also, depending on how much your income, obviously, if you like just get started, it might take a little bit, but like you'll have to file your taxes correctly.
Yes, we did an
And
episode on
so
that, didn't we?
we did an episode of how to like read your taxes. Did we
No, we
talk
did
about?
one on like side hustle tax.
We did?
Was
Oh,
it the 10?
W9 or W
Wasn't the 1099?
1099. Yeah, 1099 workers. So,
I remember that.
if you're independently working for yourself, you will be classified as a 1099
Yeah.
er. And I think that
1099.
also just works as like if you're contracted out, sometimes
Yeah.
you will be a 1099 versus a W2. So if you are interested in learning about that, so you don't get in trouble by the big man of the
Uncle Sam.
yeah, go check that out.
Yeah.
In the meantime, bye.
In the meantime, adios. And that's easy.